What's up, YouTube? Alright, so we're back at it again today, and we're gonna be reviewing not a supplement but the Inzer belt. Alright, so if you guys don't know what the Inzer belt is, you guys have definitely not been watching YouTube or catching up, because you know all the best athletes, all the serious competitors, they have an Inzer belt. Okay, and if you know what an Inzer belt is and you haven't gotten one, you probably know why. Probably because of the price, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the bad first, okay? Now, the worst thing about the Inzer belt is the cost, okay? It costs a lot of money. If you're buying it from the US, I think it costs something around 100 US. Now for Canadians, it's worse. Anybody in the world, it's worse because it comes out to about $150 Canadian for us. So it comes out to too much for Canadians just because there's shipping and then there's tax on top of that. So, you know, if you're Canadian, like I am, it kind of sucks. But, yeah, so the cost, 5 out of 10. It just costs too much, right? It costs a lot for a belt. You know, you can get a cheap belt for 20 bucks, right? Now, another bad. It hurts. When you first get it and you put it on, it hurts. The reason that it hurts is because it's hard as hell. It's super hard, right? When it comes, it feels like it's been in like a winter storm and it's been frozen for 10 years. And then you put it on and it just hurts your stomach, okay? So if you guys have been used to one of those Velcro belts and you try this on, you're not gonna like it at first because it's gonna feel tight as hell, and it's gonna pinch your fat, it's gonna pinch your abs, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna leave marks, right? But the good news is, obviously, the only reason it hurts is because it's not broken in, right? My belt now, it's actually very much broken in, so it's very, very soft, okay? It actually contours to my body now, okay? So once it's broken in, it's like butter. It's amazing, right? It just fits, and it's perfect. It gives you the best support. But if it's not broken in, oh man, it's you're gonna be screaming if you're gonna be like trying to hit PRs every single time. But it does take a long time to break in, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because you know it's gonna hurt for a long time when you have the belt. You know, in the beginning I had to roll it a lot. You had to roll it a lot, put it under a bed rolled every single night. You had to wear it all the time. I wore it all the time, and it just over time, it took me about 2 to 3 months of doing this almost every other day. I have a bunch of friends, we all have Inzer belts. It's been maybe a year or 2 years, and theirs is still hard as hell. It's because they don't break it in, right? So, you know, that's a bad thing about this belt. It takes a long time to break in, so it's gonna hurt. Okay, and the last bad thing about this is adjustments, okay? So, this is the lever, okay? So, basically, what that means is, it looks like this, okay? It has a lever, so you put it on, it's gonna be like that, and then you lock it in, okay? So it looks a lot cooler. But you know what? It's not as great as the typical, just the button one, where you just lock it in and you choose which hole you wanna go in. Okay, this one is pre-adjusted. So you actually put it in whichever hole you want. So this is where I'm at right now, and this fits me perfectly. But you know, and the good thing is if you're bulking, you can also make it bigger, right? And if you're cutting, you make it smaller, so then it'll fit you. So it's always gonna fit you depending on the size that you get. However, if you know how to squat and deadlift, squatting, you require the belt to be a lot tighter, right? Your core has to be tighter. But when you deadlift, it can't be that tight. So from when I squat, it's tight, it's perfect. But when I deadlift, I have to spend about a minute using a nickel, a dime, or a quarter, and just opening this, bringing it down to the next level so that it can fit the deadlift. So if you don't mind that 1 to 2 minutes in between your set to just readjust it so that it can be tighter for the next lift, or if you don't even deadlift or squat on the same day, then it works for you. But for me, it's annoying. It's really annoying that you have to just sit there and then change the size of your belt going from a squat to a deadlift, okay? Now, the good. The best thing about this belt is the support. And the support gets a full 10 out of 10, okay? Now, support-wise, what does that mean? It means, does it make you stronger? Does it help your core? Does it help your lift? And does it just overall help you in the gym? It's supposed to support your core. It's supposed to help you with your squat, help you with your deadlift, help you with your bench, whatever requires a strong core. This is definitely going to help you. It definitely increases your PR. It definitely increases your training capabilities, and it's definitely worth the money just because of the support. It's the best belt I've ever owned. I've owned the Velcro ones. I've owned the other ones, $20 one, $50 one. This is $150, but you know what? It lasts forever. And they even have lifetime warranty for the lever, right? So, you know what? The support factor of this is amazing. You know, you talk to anybody that has this, they'll tell you they love it, right? Now, the other thing is the cool factor. This belt comes in almost every color, right? You don't want to be boring. You don't want to get just black. You know, it looks cheap. So this, you can get any custom-made color you want. It takes a little bit longer for shipping, but you can get almost any color that you want. All right, it just fits your personality. So one other thing about working out at the gym is you want to be you. You want to do you, right? You don't want to just be like everybody else. So you come in there and you know you have your own color. You know, green is my color. You know, this is dark forest green. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys know that I like green. My room's green, but yeah, like everybody has to do them, right? And so Inzer gives a pretty good ability for everyone to do that because you get to choose the color that you want, right? I know a lot of other people like Omar, Isaac, they write stuff on it too, and that kind of expresses who they are even more. So the cool factor, 10 out of 10, you know, it helps you express you better. Now, overall effectiveness. Does this do what it's supposed to do, and does it do it well? Okay, for $150, you know what, it's kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it. And you know what, if you don't have the money for it, I would suggest maybe just, you know, tell your girlfriend that this is something that you want. I know a lot of my friends, they've had girlfriends buy it for them, you know. Just hints that this is something that you want for Christmas, for your birthday, whatever, and then maybe you'll get it, right? And you don't have to spend $150 for it. But either way, I think it's worth it anyways, if you're serious about lifting, okay? Now, I don't think that you should be getting this if you just started working out. I think that if you're serious about strength training, you're a power lifter, strength trainer, or if you just want to get stronger, if you're not a bodybuilder, okay, and you've been doing it for a year, okay, and you have good form, then grab it. But if you just started working out, you know, you're just starting to get into the game, and you're a bodybuilder and you want to look good, you don't want to be strong, don't get it. It's not worth it for you. This is for power lifters. This is for someone who wants to squat heavy, deadlift heavy, bench heavy, and they just want to be strong. Okay, it's a powerlifting belt. It's an elite powerlifting belt. It's not a bodybuilder's belt. Don't be wearing this if you're a bodybuilder. Okay, that makes no sense if you're a bodybuilder, unless you're a bodybuilder that's on steroids or something, right? Because those guys lift really heavy and they're on steroids. So, yeah, do I recommend this? I definitely do. And like I said, it's only recommended if you follow all the criteria that I just laid out. Okay. All right. So until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.